Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would come on and give you some ideas for Christmas gifts for your favorite crafter, and not the most new and fun things that come out every year. I'm talking about the things that need to be restocked on the regular, that you may not think about buying for somebody, but they would be super grateful to get a restock of. Okay, you get me? So number one on my list is glue. Their favorite glue. Now, they may use Barely Art, but right now, depending on where you live, you can't get art glitter glue, but Barely Art you can in the winter. But their favorite kind of glue, I have some Mod Podge, some Beacon 3-in-1. Usually I use Fabri-Tac, but I got the 3-in-1 this time, and I'm liking it better than Fabri-Tac. And the Barely Art or whatever craft glue they use. A restock of glue, I would be so happy. Look, there's not much left in my bear, so I'm going to need more. So that's like something that somebody could get for you. That you can get for somebody. It is very early. I apologize. I've gotten no sleep. I've been awake since 2 and it's 8 a.m. and I went to bed at midnight, so I've gotten no sleep. So just bear with me here. Bear with me. Sorry. Okay, so glue. That's a great restock for somebody that they could run out very quickly of, and then they would actually have one on hand. I never have one on hand. I wait till the last second, or I've been out for a while to restock my glue. Another one are blades for their favorite X-Acto knife or finger blade or whatever it is they use. Having a new blade on hand is great, and the last set of blades I bought disappeared, so I ended up having to buy a new set of blades. So that's always a good thing to have on hand. And when it comes to blades, replacement blades for their trimmer. This is another thing that personally, I just found this one, and this one I just bought. I just bought a 2-pack of these for my Fiskars trimmer, because when I had to make my aunt a planner that you'll see coming up next month, I needed precision cuts, and my Fiskars does that, and my Fiskars blade was dead, and it's been dead for a while. If you watch me enough, you know that my blade's been dead for a while. So a re-up of something like this. So you guys, I don't have a cold. I may sound like it. I don't have a cold. I have really bad allergies right now, and the postnasal drip in the back of my throat is driving me nuts. I can't stop coughing. It's driving me absolutely crazy. Anyway, so I had to pause to cough. Sorry about that. But as long as I can pause to cough, I will. I will not subject you to that. But yes, new blades. It's something that I wait until they're absolutely dead in the water to buy, and then I'm scrambling for where now, especially now with Joanne gone. Now, I know you can get these at Michael's. You can get them on Amazon. I'm sure you could probably get them at Hobby Lobby. I don't shop there, so I don't know. You might even be able to get them at Walmart. So, replacement blades, you just have to know what trimmer they have. Okay, like this is for my We Are Memory Keepers trim and scoreboard. This one's for my Fiskars, but it's a certain Fiskars. This is the letter I. You have to know what trimmer they have. Another thing that I run out of constantly, and they're useful for so many things, are book rings. I just grabbed these at the Dollar Tree, but I run out of book rings in these 3 sizes all the time. I have an entire bag of tiny ones, but these 3 sizes, the 2-inch and the 1.5 inch, I run out of constantly. So this is also a very good thing to buy somebody to put in their stocking, or buy a bunch of them, wrap them up, or buy a big pack on Amazon. It's up to you. But if they use book rings at all for tag journals or their regular journals or mini albums or anything like that, a restock of them, you go through them so fast sometimes that you don't even realize that you don't have any left, which was my problem. Another thing is different kinds of tape. Here's my double stick tape. I only have 3 left. I started this pack with 9, and now I only have 3 left. I'm going to need a restock of that. Foam tape, double-sided foam tape that you might need a restock of. As you can see, I got this at Ollie's. They have this at Ollie's in this, and I just actually opened this pack. these squares I see all the time at Ollie's, but they're not in the craft section, you guys. They're in like, in my Ollie's, they're not in the craft section. They're in kind of where the stain and stuff is, on a random section. It's really weird. And I saw them accidentally the first time, and they're still there every time I go back and I grab more. They're still there in the same spot. So, and these I buy on Amazon. So that's another good thing to re-up somebody on, because like I said, once they're gone, it's gone, and you may not even realize you have none left. Another thing are these little, these I got on Temu, but you can get them at Michael's, you can get them on Amazon, you can get them probably at Hobby Lobby. They are foam pieces for your, if you do any ink blending, for your bases. My bases are from scrapbook.com. You can get them from scrapbook.com. That they make their own of these. Also, Ranger is another brand of these. And like I said, I got these on Temu. But you can see, I don't know if you can see how it's starting to, can you see that? I'm looking on my computer to see if you can see. In person, you can see it starting to rip up the foam. Here is an old one, because they also make them in flat. It all depends on which kind you like, but this one has big chunks of it taken out. You just can't see because it's dark. So that's another good thing that you can buy for somebody, because hey, they do get ruined after a while, and then you're leaving little pieces of foam on your project. Been there. Another thing is their favorite ink as a re-inker. This is the only one I have. I find it funny. This is the only one I have because it's the walnut stain, and it is my favorite distress ink to vintage something up. But this re-inker, I have re-inked so many times my ink pad, and there's still so much in here. So any re-inker for their favorite inks. You can even get re-inkers for just the VersaFine. I believe you can get re-inkers for both of these also, if that's in the stash for somebody. You can get re-inkers for these. So a re-inker is always a great thing. You find whatever their favorite one is, and you buy them that, and then they can continue to reuse their favorite inks over and over and over again, because they never have to replace the ink pad. The ink pads are still good. They're just dry. All right. And in the paper products, if your person likes to make cards, a box of pre-made cards and envelopes. Like I try not to make my own cards anymore. If I have to, I will. And I definitely don't make my own envelopes unless I want to. So getting one of these, as you can see, I got these at Ollie's. But you can get them anywhere. Michael's has them, Hobby Lobby. Everybody has them. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them at Walmart. Everybody has them. They're great to have on hand, but you run out of them quick if you're a card maker. You run out of these very fast. So, buying boxes of cards and envelopes pre-made, great idea for a Christmas present. And lastly, paper. I don't have a full ream of cardstock to show you, but their favorite cardstock. Mine is the Nina. I get it on Amazon. It's, I don't even know how many, do I even have I don't even have a piece over here of how thick it is. I just have printer paper over here. That's another thing. If they print a lot, printer paper. I happen to use the recycled, 30% recycled from Target is the one that I use. You get 500 sheets and it's not that expensive. So that's the one I use for printer paper. So printer paper, cardstock for making other kinds of projects. I do the Nina 110. And this is one thing that I'm always running out of in different colors is plain paper. As you can see, I did just get these at Ollie's. They were sitting here, so I grabbed these. But plain paper. Here's black. I have a white. I have a primary that I got at Ollie's that I grabbed just so I would have them. And then this one has these colors. Oh, let me push it up. These colors right here. And I grabbed this one because, not because I needed these colors. These are colors that I'd never have in my stash. And they just seem like colors I might need to use, and I never have. I always buy Astro paper pads, and I buy the, I don't remember which one it is, but on Amazon is always my restock, and it has a rainbow of colors in different shades of 12 by 12, and then I have them. But when I see them at this price, I always also pick them up. So a restock of plain paper. And if you're like, oh, well, I don't know what kind they like, go and look at their craft supplies. Or ask. It's not that hard. Really, it isn't. Okay, so paper, envelopes and cards, re-inkers, foams. There's a name for them and I don't know what they are right now. Sorry. Book rings. Oh, I forgot. These were over here too. Last but not least, their favorite pens. My mom bought me like 2 packs of my favorite pens for Christmas the one year, and it was the best thing ever. I still have so many of them. I don't need any pens ever for the longest time. But my favorite pen is the Pentel Energel. And she bought me 2 boxes. It was great. Also, I have the Papermate Flare. These are my favorite pens. I have them in the box of colors and black, all black. And these are the ones I use the most. And honestly, like I said, that 2 boxes of pens my mom got me were one of the best presents she ever got me. It was great to have 2 boxes of freaking pens. She got me the colored ones. Great. Great. So there you go. There are some ideas for you to restock common products that your favorite crafter might need, that you wouldn't think of getting them, and that they probably would never even think of asking for. When I ask for something for Christmas or my birthday, I always ask for the things that I don't want to buy. Like, let's see, last year my kid got me some laser level thing. Like, that kind of stuff is the things that I ask for, or that they get me without asking me what I want. I've gotten like every We Are Makers punch board, that kind of stuff that they get me, because they don't think of buying these things, which I always need on hand. Okay? There's probably a million more that I can't even think of right now, but I hope this can get you started on a few things that would be great to put under the tree for somebody, that then they always have it on hand when they run out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this really helped you out, and I'll see you guys in the next crafty video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day.